anything in this world, you must speak up on it. In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it. We're back, y'all. Monday Madness, Monday Madness. It's the Kind K Show as we speak up on it, coming to you live. If you want to join us in on live on YouTube, and we'll be back after the short intermission. In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it. In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it. Oh, that your body in Versace, she don't want it. She like it hot just like a coffee in the morning. And if you want it, then you gotta speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. 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 Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you gotta speak up on it. She's not into it. All right. What's up, folks? How y'all doing? Sorry, people, we're a little late in the building today. We having a little technical difficulties with the internet
Like
over
it
here.
hot, like she like her coffee in the morning. So speak up on it.
Oh, Auntie, Auntie, for some reason, is Auntie jumping in and out on y'all?
Yeah.
She was, yeah.
Okay. Thought it was just me.
I didn't hear you. What you said?
It looked like your broadcast was going in and out for a
Going in and
second.
out for a while.
Yeah.
Going out.
Hey Sophia, I'm speaking for Kai today. Hey Sophia, how you doing?
So, yeah. Sophia Griffin.
Yes. What's up, So? That's my girl, So right there.
That's brother Chris's wife, right?
Yes, sir. All right, man. How y'all doing today? What's going on? What we got? What we got new, T Hemp?
See what we got going on in the world of sports. We got the 49ers re-signed Trent Williams.
Woohoo!
2-year extension worth $50 million. So that ought to put him in the old folks' home after he's done.
Yeah, put him in bed.
The Cowboys gave Brandon Aubrey a 4-year deal, averaging $7 million per season. He was asking for 10, but kickers don't get no money like that. So take your 7 and move on.
For real. For real.
Asking for too much. Hey, D-Mac, you know that kid Solo Ball from UConn?
Yes.
He is out for next season. He had wrist surgery. That you know when that joke is too easy, so I'll move on from there.
I mean, but yeah, he must have really tore that wrist up.
Hey,
be out for another year?
Well, he out for the whole season next year.
Mm.
Hey, with them cold nights in Connecticut, man, it keeps that keeps the other girl going sometimes at night.
Yeah, man,
how surprising was the Lakers winning their first game one without?
I wasn't too surprised without Durant playing.
Yeah,
it kind of evened the playing field a little bit.
Okay. That didn't even the playing field. I mean, the Rockets are going to be nothing without him. That's
right.
I don't think they look like they don't have no type of offensive game.
They don't. They don't.
Pass the ball and shoot.
When your best player ain't on the floor, there is no continuity.
Right. Victor Wembanyama is the defensive player of the year. You got all 100 first place votes, so congratulations to him. And real quick, I want to give a shout out to there's this female agent. She's a black lady, Nicole Lynn. She works, I think, for Clutch Sports. In a business that really is hard for black people to get in at all, she's been kicking ass. So she's got Myles Garrett and Will Anderson, and you was like, okay, but those are the two highest paid defensive players in the history of the NFL. She negotiated their contracts. So hats off to her. She also has Jalen Hurts on her roster and Breece Hall. So she's got a nice little roster going for her. So congratulations to her. And my last sports thing for the day, we send condolences out to the great Rob Martin, passed away today. Ex-Raider, Trojan ex-Raider. So.
Oh, okay. All right, I didn't hear that one. Auntie, you might want to log out and come back in. Your thing keep going in and out.
Might just want to, because we keep losing you. Can you hear me? Can she hear us?
Yeah, I don't know. She went out.
Sophia knows about Nicole. Okay, yes, she is kicking ass. I like it.
Yeah. Auntie, can she hear me?
No,
Can you hear? Can she hear you, D
no,
Mac?
it says she's off.
I don't even see her picture on the thing anymore.
It says she's offline right now, so maybe she
Yeah.
did go out.
Yeah. Let's go out and come back in.
Probably
All
having.
right. Look. So look here. Hey, did y'all hear about that tragedy that happened in Louisiana?
Yeah,
What that
man.
man did to his kids, man. What kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
what the heck, bro?
I have nothing for that, bro. I don't understand.
Did he unalive himself afterwards?
I don't think so.
What'd you ask, Javi? Did he do what?
Did he unalive himself afterwards? The man in Louisiana that
Well, so after he did it, he took off. He was on a semi high speed chase before they caught up to him.
Okay, so yeah, he didn't.
the police got him.
Yeah, the police got him. You
Hey,
know, it's they had another incident. I think it's in Virginia with an ex Virginia senator, black man who did the murder suicide of his wife, and it's like, fellas, what's the problem, gentlemen? Come on now,
uh,
not
what the
taking our
hell?
sisters out like that for no.
What was this? Did this dude just go on like a hunt mission on his own children or something? What the hell was that? Was like he went to several different locations to do it, or were they all at
No, I
the same
think they
place?
were all in one house.
Okay, somebody was telling me they went to 3 different locations or something.
No, I think he was all in one house. He shot the mother. I think he shot his mother. He shot the mother and his girlfriend, and I don't know if his new girlfriend is the mother to any of the kids. But for sure,
The
he
mother
shot.
of the kids was his wife, and his girlfriend was there too. Now, how this
Okay,
scenario played out besides me, and he shot 8 kids. I think one kid may have been cousin that was over there spending the night. You know how the story gets mixed up.
right.
And he on a high speed chase, and the police unalived him.
Oh, the police unalived him. Got you. All right, so he's no longer here.
Okay.
Oh no, he's no longer here.
Okay. All right. I didn't know if he did it himself or what happened after that.
Well, he may have did it before, but all I know is they didn't say it was self-inflicted when I saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is just.
that's terrible, man.
Oh man, condolences for that family that's out there.
Absolutely.
When you harm, it used to be the model that you wouldn't harm women and children. I mean, good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be the model. That's who we supposed to protect. You know
Right.
what I mean? Yeah. His wife was planning to divorce him. Men have to realize there is always another option. This is
There
true.
it is. You're absolutely
Always another option. You're right.
Men are outnumbered in this world, so of course there's other options. I mean, good lord.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Hey,
I don't know if
it
it's
is cheaper
or
to.
what, but if I go out, let me know.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
always,
worry.
it is cheaper to keep her.
Hey, man. I mean, I don't know. I have no words for this type of stuff.
I can't. You know what?
It baffles me.
Yeah, and I have a strip because I hadn't heard that, and then I was talking to somebody and they was asking me if I had heard about it. Then so I did it. I just pulled it up. I mean, because it's all over everything, and I
Right.
was like, I don't get it. I don't know.
The incident.
How old was this guy? Do you anybody know? What age bracket was he in?
Let me look something. Let me see if I can say.
But all right, look here. Anyways, let's get to the hot topic today. This is crazy. All right. I don't even know if this fit in with this kind of fit in with it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you guys are just too soft, too weak. But anyway, here we go.
He was 31.
31. Men are saying today's women are too masculine and won't allow the men to lead. Is this true? And if so, can it work? Now, I get this question. This was guy comes on one of these shows, and he was talking about how him and his woman, he trying to figure out, because he do everything, he pays all the bills, he makes sure she has everything that she needs as a wife and everything, but she's still always mouthing off to him. You know what I mean? Always like she trying to step on his shoes, or like like she wearing the pants or whatever, and they can't never get moved forward in a relationship because he's like, look, you trying to, like you stepping on my toes, trying to lead, and when you should be following, you know what I mean? Especially when I'm doing everything. And then somebody opposed him and said, well, generally, women only do this to men that they can get it away with it, or they feel like they can, and maybe you just not being man enough. If you know what she was saying about that.
Mm.
And your and y'all when y'all together, to whereas and she not respecting you. So
Now, is this a married couple? Is that a
yeah,
married?
it was a married. They was married. They married.
Okay. And they
Yeah.
got kids and all of that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, it all works the same. Dump her ass. You ain't got to put up with that shit. Hey, we as men, and we try to go into the relationship, right, with being respectful. You know what I mean? We try to be respectful. We want to, we want to hold the door open for you and hold your hand and yada yada yada. But no, some of these youngs today, they don't want that. And I said this before, Kai, on the show. These women want to be dudes. They go out now. They don't wear. Some of them don't wear dresses. They wear slacks. Now they got a fedora on. They got suspenders on. They want to smoke top notch cigars and drink top notch drinks. They want to be that dude now. And so, and if you want to be that dude, then fine. Go on ahead and be that dude. Go be that. But that a lot of them are like that today. They rather play the man role than be.
I mean, if you're gonna go that route, you should go to full length. You should pay all the bills and everything
You
too,
should
right?
pay all the goddamn bills in the house too. Shit.
My thing is this: when
you-
she didn't just get like that.
Right.
What did he think that was cute and sexy when they was dating?
Mm-hmm.
When she was, mouthing off, and he was like, "Yeah, I got a woman that ain't gonna take no mess," and blah blah blah. You gotta be careful with that, cause you know what? That's what you're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
And this is another thing, and I'm not trying to be funny and disrespectful. Did he marry his mama?
Mm.
Is that what he saw coming
Mm.
up?
Mm.
Sometimes
Interesting.
you attracted to that. Then you get it, and you be like, "Oh, that's why my daddy was cowering in the corner, or with his with his OE,
Or
or
that's why my daddy
at
left.
home." Right.
Yeah.
That's why my daddy wasn't never at home.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So
so many different scenarios, and one thing I cannot stand is to see a woman disrespect her husband in front of other people.
yeah.
Now, what y'all do behind closed doors is one thing, and sometimes I know women could be assertive at the wrong time. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just totally, just blatant disrespect all the time in front of other people.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's just a lack of respect.
I be wanting to knock
Right.
the woman upside the head. 'Cause that's crazy.
So sometimes in these situations, I'm going to play a little devil's advocate here. Sometimes in these situations, when the male, the man is taking care of everything, he's doing everything, all of that, making sure she's happy and all that. Sometimes the woman may lose her identity, and she don't see her part in it, her strength in it. So she may be picking her strength in just trying to be tough, and and trying to be assertive to show that she is something in this relationship besides the housewife or the whatever, right? Not saying that's right, wrong, or indifferent. And on another note with that is, she may just be doing what she saw, like Auntie was talking about. She may be the woman her mother was. She may she may have her mother may have had to run the household. We got some we come from broken homes where some of us come from broken homes where the woman is, you know, taking care of things and a breadwinner and all of that. Um, and she may have just seen that and doesn't know how to differentiate being humble about it, and or being, uh not trying to outdo or outshow your man. Um i i do think uh i do think the mouthing off stuff in public and even in private, it's just, it's not cool. Verbal abuse is not cool with either race, either way. It doesn't matter who's doing it, But I do agree with what Auntie said. Like, she was like that before. She didn't just get like that. She didn't get like that after you started paying the bills, right? She didn't go on this crusade after you started doing everything for her, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it's like she said, it's that old saying, same thing make you laugh, make you cry. See,
Right.
now he don't want to deal with that shit.
Look, I've experienced this before, and
What's up,
and but
J
then
James?
you realize, especially when you delve into their past relationships, just like Jay James was saying, they could be scarred from other relationships where they were in like abusive type of relationship. It might be a self defense mechanism. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right,
That they instantly go there, no matter what's going on or what you're saying to them. They instantly want to just get aggressive. You know
right,
what I mean? And
right,
even though that ain't your thing, and it's just best, I think, just to leave that situation because
Right,
somebody going somewhere. You know what I mean?
right.
Somebody is going somewhere. Now you
It's
can
gonna turn.
determine where that somewhere is,
It's
but
it's it's
yeah,
gonna
y'all,
turn.
yeah, it ain't gonna be in. Y'all ain't gonna be in. That ain't gonna thrive in the same household.
right.
And whether you have
And
kids or not, you know what I'm
and if the
saying?
guy decides to stay with it, hey, go in the kitchen and grab that spatula, take her ass and put her over your knee and give her a spanking and put her on timeout. God damn it.
But though, one thing with that, man, and I'm sure all three of us on here are guilty of it.
Hmm.
Um, we don't voice our complaints very much. We've been taught we were all taught by strong men
Yeah.
that you hold that shit in. You don't go. You can't let everything bother you. Pick your battles. Whatever phrase you want to use there. You know. That's why we are all walking around right now with with bad knees and bad hips and bad whatever's, because we didn't say we was hurt when we was hurt. You know what I mean?
Right,
Hmm. Hmm.
right.
So we've been taught mentally and physically to put up with a lot before you even say anything. And I'm sure uh, this guy who put this out on this podcast, he probably said it on the podcast, but never even said it to his woman.
Mm. That's interesting.
He might be scared.
He might be
He,
because,
he,
but he might be scared for other reasons too. He might be
he
scared
in
for
the
what he
corner
might
like
what he
this,
might do what
whispering
he
and
might
shit.
do. Shit, what he
Right.
might do. You know what I mean? He might be scared for where he can go with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I gotta
Yeah.
talk like this, y'all, because she might hear me, but she crazy. She
Yeah.
crazy. Somebody help me.
Look.
Somebody help me.
In
So
the,
so so
you know,
one so one of the women on the
This
panel, one of the women on the panels, her this is her advice was, she was saying, she said, now, she hate to put it out there, maybe. Now she went there, she said, well, maybe you ain't putting it down enough in the bedroom, and that's the reason why. Because she gives a little talk about, well, if you was putting it down in the bedroom or whatever, we can get real feminine once you or real soft once you put it down. And it's like, So you instantly now she went there. Now wasn't there no this wasn't a man replying to this saying but a female said this. So now what you think about that, Auntie? With that does that have something to do with it, or is that a
No,
potential or
that
something?
had nothing to do with that.
That was just
That no 5 minutes
that's just rhetoric.
there
That's
is
just
not
rhetoric.
gonna make her stop being disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that's in her. She been doing it, and
Mm-hmm.
why he putting up with it is besides me. If it's that toxic, why is he still in it? And I know you want to try to hang in there, but if you sitting on the panel talking about it, this been going on for a while.
Yeah.
This has been going on for a while. And like Troy said, and I ain't trying to be funny, she must be scared of him. He
Mm.
must be scared of her.
He must be scared of her.
Right.
Yeah,
He
Right.
must-
yeah.
She the one that show up the last 20 minutes of his lunch break when he outside. She just pop up. I just came to see what you was doing. He like this and shit. He choking on that ham and cheese sandwich.
He cowering down every time. Every
And,
time you see her.
you know, sometimes people stay in relationships for the wrong reason. Mostly, they don't want to break up the family unit and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna raise kids in a toxic environment. That's just me.
Right.
But if she's that disrespectful, guess what? If they have daughters, they're gonna be the same way.
You're
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, you
That's
can
what
see
they,
that.
they think that's normal.
Yeah, that's what you breeding too. That's what you create.
Right. That is
You
what
creating that
you think that is
ongoing tradition and cycle of trying to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're creating too. You know,
And like I said, if he don't want to leave her, put her over the knee with a spatula and spank that ass, and then put her on timeout.
now,
Let me know how that worked out. She's gonna end up flipping him over and spanking
all right,
him.
so let's look at it. Let's look at
Hey,
another way. Let's look
hey,
at
that's
this
that
another
angry
way.
sex I talked about last week. That's that angry sex. This shit just might work.
Okay, that's what I want to see. No, and also on the flip side, and what possibility could this be? Could this work? Could this be? Could this type of relationship be a successful type of relationship?
It's only gonna work if if it's only going to work
Mm-hmm.
if he concedes to it and lets it be.
Right.
Nope. Nope. He needs to address that mess.
Right.
It could work. He needs to address it. He needs to stand up and tell her, you know what? You're not gonna keep on and just saying anything you want, doing anything you want. She just needs to be told because sometimes people think they right because no one ever told them they were not.
That's
Mm.
right. That's right.
That's a good one right there. That is true.
That's right.
That is true. This is true.
And like I said, he might be on this panel talking and they never said nothing to her about it.
Nothing. She just finding out,
This
looking
is
stupid.
news to her,
She going,
right.
I made you be on the panel, and it's
This
about
is
her.
news to her. Now she embarrassed, right?
Yep.
Or maybe she not. Maybe this is the type of this is she.
Hey,
You know, hey, like you said, the ones that like Auntie say that will embarrass their mate in front of people or out in public,
yeah.
right? Those are the worst kind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are the worst kind, and that you tapping on egos when you do things like that, especially from a man's perspective. You know, because especially if he got friends and stuff around, don't have no friends like us around, and that's happening. I'm just telling you right now.
I mean, you don't have
You
no
know what I'm
friends
saying?
around. You know how you just gonna be disrespectful like that?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
we will
Look,
we will never let you
what kind of
let you let her down.
girlfriends does she have? Because my real true friends, if I see them disrespecting their husband, I'm gonna pull them on to the side and say, you know what, you wrong for that.
Yeah.
You need to do better. You need to go in there and apologize to that man, or you need to once y'all leave here, apologize and don't you ever do that again, and at least make sure I'm not in the room.
Hey, on a serious note on that, and so with that toxic style relationship, does that come for a man to a breaking point to where we have the incident like we had in Louisiana?
Yeah,
Because that ain't the first time. I mean, we don't heard about them situations a whole lot.
Yeah.
So-
To bring you to a if you don't open your mouth about it, if you keep it inside, don't say nothing, and one day she say whatever it is one too many times, and bang, you set it off. But if you're vocal and you're letting that out, these instances, this type of stuff, those things don't happen. You either decide to leave or stay or whatever, but
Yep.
it's not. You can't snap if it's not building up. So you let it out, so it ain't building up.
That's what happened to who were you talking about? Troy, the incident with the
And
was she
and
a senator?
yeah, the senator. Well, no, he was. He was. I think he lost his race.
Nope,
And
nope. I'm talking about the one. The woman was a political figure. She was the mayor of some place. Um, I have to look up. This happened like not even a month ago, and her husband unalived her. And the only reason that they knew she was gone because she didn't show up for an important meeting or something like that. And he called either somebody on her side or and just said he had enough. But because he was in her shadow, you know. And my thing is, if he had a spoke up and
Right.
said, you know what, I don't want to be the first husband. It's just not a good look for me. Let's talk about it. Let's get some help. Now he's about to do 25 to life because he done got, he
Right.
did
He didn't go.
unalive this woman. If I'm gonna find out which mayor or senator or she was something in politics. This just happened, but you didn't see it all over the news. I wonder why.
Huh, you know
hey,
what?
Sophia said to take her on a weekend getaway. No, that's for her. That weekend getaway shit is for her. Hell no. We doing this right here in the front yard right now.
You
Hmm.
gonna get it? That's
Hey,
how you handle it,
hey,
Tim?
hey! I'm gonna take her on a weekend getaway. We going out on a 2-person boat, and it's gonna be one life jacket, and it's gonna be on me.
Yeah,
So now,
that just happened. That just happened too.
so
You
now
know,
let's talk.
hey,
And
when
Now,
you get on the
Sophia,
boat and all you see is some bricks and a chain,
Sophia, I'm with you. You have to be committed to it and start praying together. But you know what?
absolutely.
You first of all, are you both believers? That's one thing.
Yeah.
And you all could pray till you blue in the face and your knees hurt. First, you got to be, like you said, committed to it and willing to put in the work. Marriage ain't no 50-50. One day I might show up and only have 10.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Right.
you got to put in the rest. And
That's
vice versa. Or I might not have nothing.
and
Mm-hmm.
this probably is a younger generation couple, and the younger generation now they don't have a relationship clue. They don't take marriage serious at all. They married, they start an argument, 6 months later they're ready to divorce. So
Six
they don't
months? You gave
they
us
don't
months? 6 weeks.
right. So that's what I mean. They don't take it serious, and again, there's no big mama anymore. And then they mamas is out at the club too, and it's no guidance. There's not a true guidance on both sides, on the man or the woman side. So that there could be a loss in that generation.
And it could. And even
Generation.
when you try to guide them sometimes, they so triggered. They so traumatized.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But they can go out here and insult and disrespect anybody they want to and be like, well, that's my truth, not your truth. Be like, you know what?
That's what they do too.
Oh man.
That's
Say,
what
well,
they do.
that's
You hear
my
that? 'Cause
truth.
that's a common
So I'm
thing right there. This is
choosing
my
to walk
truth.
away.
Yeah.
So I won't knock your teeth out.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
And some
Yeah.
of that too is from that damn hippie grass and them damn pins that they be putting in their damn mouth all the time. Their
See?
brain cells are all screwed up.
Yeah. No, but I know I've experienced this type of person. Like I said, but you ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna put up with it at all. You know what I mean? I'm out. I'm just gonna leave. Situation. Because they always say you can do bad all by yourself, and I ain't gonna be doing bad with nobody else. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
look.
Jay James, we kind of touched on that a minute. That's a tragic. That's a tragic. So
Oh yeah, we covered that. We covered that
if you ever
earlier.
get into that point, just leave. Walk away. Walk
Yeah.
far
How do
away.
you? But
Just
I don't
go.
know. That just I can't even say how.
Just
I don't even
go.
know. I don't. Even, that's
But
just
just
some.
like D Max said, he had to be holding that stuff inside.
Yeah.
Right.
He had to be
Mhm.
holding it, letting it fester, and after a while, you know what? The teapot gonna boil over.
Yeah.
And,
It's gonna set off. It's gonna set.
yeah.
But to yeah, your kids are innocent, man. Leave them out of it.
Innocent babies.
You
And
don't
you
need that.
think,
You don't
you
need
know
to
what?
like they say, your children. You don't need to bother your children with that foolishness. You know,
But you know what? He thought killing the kids was gonna
what's
hurt
gonna
his.
hurt her? What's gonna hurt
But you
her?
was gonna kill her anyway, which you
Yeah.
tried to do and it didn't work. But he probably made her watch him shoot all those children.
Man,
I
Only
hope.
she would be able to tell that story, and she is still alive.
He thought
Yeah,
he was going to be financially stable.
No,
That
he
ain't
ain't like that.
that ain't going to work.
Yeah.
no.
yeah. What? And but that comes back to what we talked about before, where people are thinking because you are with somebody that you own them, like you
Yeah,
almost treating your partner like a damn slave or something. You know what I'm saying? You know
yeah.
what I'm
That's
saying? Like people don't have free will to
They
do
are
other
not your.
things.
They're not your possession. They're
Yeah,
not
that's what
your
I'm
mm,
saying. Like it don't belong to you, bro. It belong to her, and what you got belong to you. You know what I mean? But they always think, oh no, this is mine. You know what I mean? Like it's a damn car or something.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean? Like
possession.
Hey, D
yeah,
Mac, what we say earlier, be like the Commodores. That's why I'm easy.
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
easy like
Got to
sometimes you got to. What Kenny Rogers said, you got to know when to hold up, one know when to
know when to
know
fold.
when to walk
no one to
away,
fool. This
Amen.
hey, this
and
is
know when
true.
to run.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, I ain't
Uh,
standing nothing toxic, nothing.
no. It's always like we say. It's always best. Hey, look, there's too many out there. There's too many other situations you can put yourself in, and you ain't got to always just go there. You know what I'm saying?
And you
I'm
know
Hey,
no.
what? I need these women to stop marrying these men with low self-esteem. These men that don't know how. Man, you don't know how to be respectful to your sister, your mother. You think he gonna be respectful to you?
Do your homework, ladies. I say it all the
Do
time.
your homework.
I say it all the time. If he don't know how to treat his mama, what you think he gonna
He's
treat you
surely
like?
not gonna. And I ain't trying to hear. Oh, but his mother was abusive and blah blah blah. Baby, I don't care what she was. You see, he don't know how to respect her. The best way to not to you don't respect them, don't disrespect them.
Right.
That's what you don't do. So keep yourself out of harm's way. I don't like my mother, so I'm just not gonna go around her. Then
Yeah.
that should be your stance. You just
and
don't go
women
around.
women need to also stop thinking they can change a man. Don't
And then
change a man.
we talked about that before.
Hmm.
Change. All he need is a good woman. No, all he need is some therapy, a Xanax, and some prayer. That's what he needs. He
And
don't
maybe
need
he
you.
needed spanking with a spatula and put on timeout too.
He don't need you to be trying to nurture him, being his mama, because you ain't gonna change his mind about how he feel.
That's
Right.
what. Yeah. That ain't gonna work either. That ain't gonna work
It's
either.
not gonna happen. And men, not gonna happen with you either. If she was a sci-fi when you met her, baby, she gonna be one you walk down the aisle with. If you see your mother crying, shaking her head, it ain't cause she happy. She said, "Well, that boy don't know what he doing. Mm-mm. He don't
Hey,
know
Hey,
what."
Kai, for the women out there, that spatula can work for them as well.
You
That
know
that,
what?
that spatula shit can work as well. So don't
That
it ain't
factor
just
only
for
gonna
men.
last for so long.
this boy in that special, he got an exception with that
I
special.
don't
Like
know what's going on
he
with
got
the
a exception
spatula
with
in
that
him, but
special, like Diddy got a exception with Baby Well. God, man. You know
Hey,
what
a
I'm saying?
spatula baby oil your party, woo!
Man, this boy right here.
yeah,
Hey,
but and did the guy say they went to counseling?
no, he
He's scared. He too
No,
scared to leave
because
the
it's the
house.
first time she hearing of it. She don't even know.
yeah, no,
He don't
You
even know.
don't
I don't
know.
think I don't think she ever knew about it. I think
He
this
sideswiped her. He
hmm
sideswiped her. He wrong for that. You
hmm
gonna get
Yeah,
on the podcast and talk about me and you haven't even talked to me?
hmm
That's
man,
wrong. He
man,
wrong for that.
Oh, right now he's shaking in his boots.
man.
He ain't got no boots. She took them.
He's like, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, he wrong for that. You know what? Have a conversation with me. What's that song? Don't my neighbor. Come on.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, we're at
Yeah, he
that point.
wrong
We're
for
at
that.
that point, peoples. D Mac, what you got for him today?
Sure. Let's see what we got for him today. Hope none of y'all get in trouble over the weekend over what I say on Fridays. But if you do, that's tough because every Friday I'm going for your relationship's throat. So anyway,
Real talking. If y'all ain't seen it, go back and look at Friday's show.
Period. Period.
I always put him on last to give you something to think about. That's for the next day.
so the thought of the day is you can't get the finer things in life if you don't read the fine print.
Mm,
Damn.
mm.
There it is right there. I'm going to get Friday 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We ran a little late today. We had a little technical difficulties. But we'll be back tomorrow on Tuesday's Twist. And we'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Think about it, Jay James. What it do? Miss Sophia.
Thanks for joining, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.